Good evening, boys and girls. Welcome to Cooper versus Wilson, Payback, and Abbies fan.
Of course.
It's me, Wilson.
I'm me, Cooper. And for those of you that have been watching the very democratic and unbiased selection process in the Friends group, you will have noticed that tonight Mr. Tom Harris was voted in. I thought it was a very close call between him and the cuttings from the Strawberries 4.
Guys, we've got, if anyone has come in through the Friends and Family group, it comes up as Facebook user, just jump out, click the link and come back in so we know who you are, please. And a quick hello to Wayne Leach. How's it going, you bellend? Sharon, how you doing? Adrian, how you doing? Casey Hall, good to see you. Good to see you. Deep, how you doing? How you doing? Jamie, you're a mom. You're a mom. You're a legend. Thank you. Leander, how you doing? Adrian again. Stuart, how's it going? Wayne, you're still in Berlin. Stephen Scott, how you doing? Well, list. Who else we got? Where is everyone? No, let me just stop.
Sure, bro. I'm not keeping up with you. I'm just grinning at things.
We've got Stephen Scott is there. Sharon's there. Jamie's there. Deek's there. Orbs, how you doing? Paul Harrington, how you doing? Lisa, how you doing? Tom Fife, how you going? Facebook user, don't know who the fuck you are. Mick, how's it going? Good to see you guys. Good to see you. We can't see anyone's comments. It's not because you've came in through the Friends and Family group, through the page. You're live on both.
I'm on the King of 8 page, so I can only see comments on that one. So if you're in the Families and Family group, jump off, go on the King of 8 live and come back in on that one. I
am actually just going to stop the Friends and Family group because it doesn't need to be on both.
No, it doesn't, no.
If you get cut off, guys, just go on to the main page. Right, that's...
Yeah, we can see you, Spooner.
Mick, not here, still banned. Don't know where Mick is. Sounds there, but I don't know where Mick is. Patricia, how you doing? Good to see you all, guys. Good to see you. Give it a share, get loads of people in. And we're going to dish out some fucking Payback. By the way, if anyone is waiting for delivery, go fuck yourself. If you want a tracking number, let me know. Do not ask me where your Pinbola tracking numbers are. Tomorrow, if you want them, you will have them. And most people will get them automatically anyway. And you can check your tracking on that. Because there is quite a few to go out. Daniel Ian Lee, how you doing? How you doing? So, what we doing?
We caught up with the hellos?
Mm-hmm.
I think we have. Right, boys and girls. Tonight's challenge will feature Mr. Tom Harris of Jammy Tuesday Reviews fame. Now, much has been made about Tom and Spoonie. And Spoonie has come in for, in my opinion, some harsh criticism regarding his intellect or his intellectual prowess. I think he's probably a bit brighter than he lets on. So tonight, we're going to be finding out just how bright Tom is. I will explain more when he is present in the live.
Mm-hmm.
Hell of a King Bowler on Saturday, bro. Hell of a King Bowler. Very much enjoyed it. Some banging prizes won.
How's it going, Paul? Mm-hmm. It was a busy day It's been a busy weekend altogether. Everyone's parcels will be out tomorrow from Kingola. Everybody is all up to date. You should be getting them.
They're boxed, bagged, wrapped, and ready to go and booked in. They'll be collected tomorrow. So expect them from sort of Thursday, Friday onwards.
Thursday, Friday, they should all be there. Thank you to everyone that donated their juice and all that stuff back to Abbies Fund as well.
Yeah, massive thank you.
Tonight's Abbies auction is a fucking belter. I sorted it earlier. It's already in the box. It's already ready to go. That will also go out tomorrow. So
as will this, which is going in the Abbies auction tonight as well from Dale. Thank you, Dale.
Awesome. Keep it for the next one.
Oh, that's not in tonight. So keeping that for next one. This is the problem. We get so many bloody donations. You can't put everything in one bloody go. Else, yeah.
There's 2 items of hardware tonight in Abbies auction.
Right, okay. Yeah.
Also, a minimum of 800 mils of juice. That was just donated, and that's only some of it. There's more donated, but that's only some of it donated from Kingola. So
yeah,
that will all go out. Abbies Fund the winner on Saturday. Definitely was deep. Definitely was. What the new logo? New logo. New logo.
So no review tonight, boys and girls. We got about 5-6 weeks worth of review juice delivered to us at the end of last week. That's winging its way out to the lads in time for next week.
That goes out tomorrow.
More, yeah,
goes out
on its way. So we'll start reviews again next week. Wilson will organise with Unhinged and JCVR what's coming next week for you. But we're now going to be about 5 or 6 weeks in front, so we shouldn't have any hiccups in delays on reviews in future.
No, there should be, if my calculations are correct, I think there might be 7 weeks of review juice.
7, right? Okay.
But we'll get that sorted. But they're all coming out tomorrow. So Tom going to Spooners, Unhinged is going to Stuart. Both of them boxes will be delivered this week.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll just send this link to.
Yeah, Tom, you might want to have Oscar with you for this one. It might be appropriate to enlist the help of Oscar.
Okay.
Link sent, Tom. We're ready when you are. Oscar's with him, which is a good thing, I think. When you realise what Challenge the Chump is all about, you'll probably understand more.
Mm-hmm. He is there. We'll get him in a second.
Good evening, Mr. Roberts. Good evening, Dale.
Lots of stuff coming up as well, guys. Lots of possibly tomorrow you'll be able to have a go at cracking the vault.
Oh, get in. Come on. Yes. We want the vault.
We shall be doing that tomorrow. There's another couple of things in the pipeline as well, which we will fill you in with soon.
I love the vault, bro. I love the vault. Bags of first go.
I mean, other stuff.
Yeah, I know, but I love the vault. If you're not in the VIP members group, by the way, you can't play the vault. If you want to be in the VIP members group, message me and I'll get you added in there, providing you're not a bellend. You've got to play the vault. You've got to. Well, some bellends can get in, but you've got to play the vault. The vault is brilliant. I love it. Can you crack the code? Sorry, bro. I'll shut up.
If I put that fucking vault in tomorrow and you confuse it like last week, I will fucking blow the vault up.
Yeah, but I got the first number. I got the first number. You know what I mean?
You're not supposed to play.
I know I'm not supposed to play, but it's good. It's exciting. I like it.
We're
I
all
can't
green.
help it.
Is that a dig at me? Wayne, if
No,
the
you're a
cup,
world-class bellend, Wayne. You can come
if
if you
the
want.
bell end fits, wear it. But there is lots of bell ends. There's lots of snakes. There's lots of dicks. People tried to take us down on Saturday. It makes no fucking difference.
You're a Leeds bellend. You're fine. Yeah, we got attacked again on Saturday during King Bowler, boys and girls. Our page was taken down. Once more, reports of gun crime and drugs on a King Bowler.
And then they proceeded to use the ducks after that. I mean, you know,
Makes me piss.
You can take our games, you can take our fucking flavours, you can take whatever you fucking want, but you can't take King of It. Fuck you all. Simple.
Not happening. Are you not in there, Wayne? Are you not in there already?
And where?
In the VIP group.
No, he's Bellend.
Yeah, I know he's a bellend, but he's our bellend.
Yeah. You said no Bellends, so he's not in.
Yeah, but a Leeds one.
And I've just realised we're talking about Bellends and we've got a visitor downstairs.
Oh, aye, yeah.
Executive
you know what
decision.
to do, Wayne. You know what to do. Message me.
I'm just gonna put that on the screen just to confirm.
Fuck off! Come on, I love it.
Daniel, if you mention that once more on my fucking live, I will block you.
I can't be banned from the vault.
Let's not swear too much. Keep forgetting. Fuck them anyway. Fuck them. Right. Let's see that face. Please see that face. Jeez, I'm in trouble. So, our feedback. 5 feeds. Here.
There you go. What did you say?
Hello, Oscar.
Swearing.
Hello,
Yeah?
mate. How's it going?
Stop
What have I done now?
Stop
I wasn't
swearing.
swearing.
We've got Jamie and Oscar.
Stop swearing. Stop.
I wasn't
Stop
swearing.
swearing, mate. Yeah, well, it's Wilson's fault, Oscar. He
I
always
wasn't
starts it off. It's always Wilson's fault.
I wasn't swearing.
Well, do you know
How
what?
are we doing then?
Oscar, can you say Bellend?
Bellend.
Yeah, I can say that. He's enjoying it already.
Thanks very much. You know.
No problem. You're a little bit quiet, young man, but I don't suppose we can help that being on your iPad.
Not my iPad.
You need to. Right, hang on.
Ow.
I've got it.
Are you up? You turned us up, have you?
It should be a bit better now.
Speak, Oscar.
Hello?
Yeah, it's a little bit better. That'll do.
Right.
Okay, over to me. Well, tonight, Tom, the challenge is Challenge the Chump. Now, there's a bit of a giveaway in the challenge title. We have noticed over the last few weeks that poor Mr. Spooner has come in for a lot of, we think, unfair criticism over his intellectual stroke academic prowess. So we wanted tonight to be able to give you the chance to prove that he is the chump and you are the champion.
Okay.
Now, we've made this very easy. You will probably know with a young child Oscar's age that Key Stage 2 in primary schools covers age ranges 7 to 11. Now, every year, Key Stage 2 sit what they call SATs.
Yeah.
These are simple questions that are designed to test where they're coming in grade term in terms of where they are in their year group. And it sort of assesses the school to find out if the school is performing at the right kind of level. So we've decided that tonight,
Stop it.
you will face 10 questions from Key Stage 2 SATs examinations.
We've got 10 questions, Oscar.
10 questions.
Do you reckon you can help me out?
Now, these are taken from English, maths, science, history, and geography. Simple as that. How do you feel about achieving the pass mark of 60%?
60%.
Yeah,
As long as I get over 60%, I'll be happy then.
you will. You'll have passed, yes. So you could fail on 4 questions here,
100.
and you can pass. Now, if you pass, you have completed your payback challenge. Simple
Okay.
as that. But if you don't attain the academic standard of 60% required in Key Stage 2 SATs, you will join Mr. Harkham in the forfeit challenge yet to be faced, because Mr. Harkham owes us a forfeit.
Right, okay.
Sounds fair enough, doesn't it?
Simple
Excellent.
and easy.
Are you ready for this?
You ready, Oscar?
Oscar looks ready. I'm not sure about you. Okay, so we'll start with question 1, and it's a nice, easy one to get you going. Question 1 from the SATs for Key Stage 2 pupils age range 7 to 11 is, what is a pronoun, and can you give an example?
Do you know what a pronoun is, Oscar?
How old is Oscar?
He's 6.
Yeah, you see, he's not a Key Stage 2 yet, he's still Key Stage 1.
Anyone over that age, though, should know all of these answers.
It's very simple. You can say I don't know if you don't, and we'll move on to the next one. It's not a problem. The question is, what is a pronoun, and can you give an example? Simple question.
Jesus Christ, I fix cars.
Well,
can I come back to that one?
you can. We'll pass on that one. We'll come back to that question shortly. So question 2, simple as well. What is an adjective, and can you give an example?
Describing word.
It is a describing word. Yes, what does it describe?
It can describe anything. It can describe the look. It can describe...
I told him that.
It can describe the colour. It can describe anything you want.
I'm going to give you that. An adjective, if it is a describing word, but it's used to describe objects, situations, emotions. So I'm going to give you that. That's a pass. So you're okay on that one. You can come back to question 1 shortly. Question 3. Are you listening carefully, Oscar? How is 1 divided by 4 expressed as a fraction?
5.
No. 1 divided by 4
Yeah.
is a fraction.
Seriously?
You've done this. Actually, you've done this. I know you have, because in homeschooling.
Oh, yeah.
So you've got 1 divided by 4. Yeah. So you've got 4 bits. What do you do that as a fraction? Should be 1. Then what?
Put that down.
No. Right, so what are you trying to say? So you're trying to say 1 at the top with a...
1. Going across.
You've got to do it on the camera, mate. You ain't on the camera.
Oh.
Right. So you put 1 in the air, and then which way does the other one go? Now put your finger underneath mine. He's not getting used to StreamYard, is he? So like that, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then what goes underneath? What you told me?
4.
Oscar, you are absolutely
Yes.
right. You've got that one correct.
So it's a quarter.
1 divided by 4 expressed as a fraction is 1/4. Well done.
He's actually been doing...
He's doing good. He's doing good here. He's doing good. He got your
He's doing-
adjective, and now he's got your fraction as well. He's doing fantastic. So, question 4. Do you want to go back to 1 yet? Are you okay for now?
No, we're okay for now. We'll carry on.
Question 4. What is the sum of 37 and 28?
The sum of 37 and 28.
Yes.
Don't know.
I'm reading these. These have been directly copied from a SATs paper. I've not changed them in any way. Copied and pasted from a SATs paper. There's loads of examples.
So the sum of 37 could be 36 plus 1?
Well, it's got to be the sum of 37 and 28.
I don't actually know.
So we're going to fail on that one.
I'll fail on that one.
No problem. The sum of 37 and 28 is 65. The sum denotes an addition, apparently. Now, I wouldn't have known that. If you'd have put 37 plus 28, I would have known it. But when it's asked as a question, what is the sum of 37 and 28? I wouldn't have known it. There you go. Right, we're moving on. We're moving on now to science, Tom. How are you with science?
Probably not very good.
Well, I don't think this one is a difficult one. It's a multiple choice answer, so you've got to listen very carefully to the answers that we're given. The question is, in scientific classification, which methodological question does not separate birds and turtles? Spooner's got his hand up in the air now because it's got turtles in it. Is it A, does the animal have feathers? Is it B, does the animal lay eggs? Is it C, does the animal have a shell? Or is it D, is the animal warm-blooded?
C.
Which one doesn't separate birds and turtles?
It doesn't separate.
Yeah, the one that doesn't. It's apparently this is scientific classification and it's a methodological question. They're asking 7 to 11-year-olds what a bloody methodological question is.
So you've got the one with the eggs, so we can rule that one out. That was B.
So it says, does the animal have feathers? Does the animal lay eggs? Does the animal have a shell? Is the animal warm-blooded?
Do you know what? I'm going to actually just go with what Oscar's saying, shell. C.
You were going to say C. That's incorrect. The question that doesn't separate them is, does the animal lay eggs? Both birds and turtles lay eggs. So it can't be separated by that question.
Come on.
But they do have shells.
It's the way they ask the question, I'll tell you.
You got,
Right, question
you got this
6.
to learn.
Moving swiftly on to question 6. Are you ready, Oscar? Good. How is an ecosystem described?
How is an ecosystem described?
Yes. There was a specific sentence which was used in the answer. However, if you can get anywhere near that sentence, I will grant you a pass on this question.
An ecosystem. Waste goes.
Well, I don't know.
You don't know. Neither do I, really. But waste goes in.
Right.
Gets converted to energy.
Right.
And then power comes out.
No, that's completely wrong. An ecosystem is described, according to Key Stage 2, as a community of organisms, both plants and animals, in which life has adapted to suit its biodiversity.
Being honest, I don't think even Craig would have got that.
Probably not, no. I just wonder if Craig ever got past Key Stage 2. Okay, an easy one. We're moving on to history now. Who, in 1066, invaded England? The last successful invasion of England.
I don't know.
Battle of Hastings.
A battle may have taken place at Hastings. That isn't the question. The question is, who invaded England in 1066?
I don't even know.
The Battle of Hastings was part of it, yes.
Oh, no, person.
I'm just going to take a wild guess.
Go on then.
Should you go back to that?
King Henry.
King Henry? No. It was the Normans. The Normans of France led the last successful invasion of England in 1066.
Oh, that is very hard.
So we've got 4 wrong, Tom. We're on tenterhooks now. We've got to go back to question 1 and get it right. We've also got to get the next 3 questions right. Otherwise, you've failed your Key Stage 2, age range 7 to 11 SATs. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In an historical sense, how are timelines used?
In a
The question is,
in a historical sense.
in an historical sense, how are timelines used?
BC and AC.
That would be an example of how timelines are portrayed, but how are timelines used? There's a correlation between two things. I'm giving you a clue there.
On a scale.
Yes. We're looking for a description here about that scale and what that scale might interpret.
Like a ruler.
And there are two important aspects to that scale, if you like. What might those important aspects be? I'm really, really giving you a bright leading clue here.
I would say it was like a ruler on the tape measure.
Yeah, it is.
Stop it, you. I really. This is bad, isn't it? This is really bad.
Right, I'll tell you something, Tom. I took this test myself to see, because I think I'm quite clever. I only got 8 out of 10. And I am pretty clever.
You're fucking cleverer than me, I'll give you that.
I got a degree and I only got 8 out of 10.
I don't know. 100%.
I honestly, I would describe it as a ruler.
Shall we come back to it to give you a little bit of chance to think about it a little while?
Yeah, go on now.
Okay. Well, we'll pass on that one for now. Question 9. You're going to get this one. You must get this one, okay?
Right.
The question is quite simple. It is, what is a database and how is it used?
A database is a log of information.
Yeah.
And it's used for the purposes of information.
I'm going to give you that. The database is described as a storage system used to store and organise vast quantities of data. But I'm going to give you that. I'm going to give you that one because I think that was close enough. I think the database is quite a loose question anyway. They would have been looking for the description that they'd given children during the normal curriculum. Okay. Question 10. It's the last of 10 questions. You've passed on 2. You need to hear all of these. Question 10. How is the climate of Britain best described?
The climate?
Yeah.
Well,
it's a single word answer. Think of the different climates around the world. How might Britain best be described?
Moist.
Moist.
Wet.
Well, in a tropical climate, it gets very wet for a long time, but you didn't describe a tropical climate as wet, would you?
No, you would
say
it
very
was
hot
cold.
a lot of the time, doesn't it?
You would say it's cold.
Cold.
And I failed. I don't give a shit.
Unfortunately, you have failed. The answer to that question was temperate. So even if we go back to 1 and to 8, which you passed on, you still can't attain the 60% required for 7 to 11-year-olds to be graded at standard in Key Stage 2, Tom. How are you feeling? I think you did well on a couple of those questions. I think you worked a couple out. Oscar got you adjective. He also worked out the fraction, but I'm sure you helped him with that.
To be honest, in school, I didn't do very well at all. Yeah. I'll openly admit, school was not good for me. He's better at maths than me.
Yeah, because we did.
Can I throw in then? Can I throw in a question 11 to perhaps help you out a little bit?
Go on, Em.
You're a mechanic.
Yeah.
What's the firing sequence and timing on a 2-litre Ford Pinto engine?
You never had one, probably.
Ford Pinto engine.
Yeah, 2 litre Pinto engine, 1600 Pinto engine. I don't care. They're both the same.
1342.
Is it what? Sorry.
1342.
Correct.
And you want the degrees of the firing?
Yes, degrees, please.
You go for a wee.
The 1.6 and the 2 litre are exactly the same.
I'm going to say 30.
Ooh. 12 degrees before top dead centre.
Bearing in mind, when was that car first manufactured, Coops?
The Pinto engine was first used in 1962. It was discontinued in When did they change the Sierra? In the 1990s. It was used right the way up until the Sierra was discontinued.
I was born 1993. That's not a bad effort from me.
I think you got the firing sequence. You got the firing sequence like that. Firing sequence 1342 is pretty standard on Ford engines. I'll give you that. But yeah, sorry, mate. So Tom, you've held. What you will do now is you will go on to face the challenge the losers forfeit. Currently, yourself and Stu are in that category.
Yep.
We don't know when that's going to be announced yet, but it will be announced at some stage in the coming weeks. And we look forward to seeing you and Oscar again to take part in that. Oscar, you got more questions right than your dad. Well done, mate. Well done.
You gappy.
So Oscar wins a box of goodies. Oscar, you win a box of goodies. Okay, your dad's going to send me your address after this, and I'm going to send you a box of goodies.
What do you say?
Thank you.
You're very welcome, young man. You've been an absolute star.
He's calling me a loser now. He's stood there going like this.
Just PM me your address when we're finished, Tom. I'll get that sent out for him. Unlucky, mate. Unlucky. It was a valiant effort. I think Spooner possibly will claim that I knew more than the 5 answers you got. I don't think he would.
Do you know what? I'm actually interested now.
Yeah.
If Wilson knew any of those answers.
I run them by Wilson earlier on, and yes, he did.
How many did he get right?
1 less than me.
7.
Mm.
You got 5.
Well, you're fucking better than me, aren't you?
Well, I have to say, though, my 14-year-old outperformed both of us. Got 10 out of 10.
I'd be a little bit disappointed if she didn't.
She did. She got 10 out of 10, mate. So I have also been put in my place today.
Get off. It's all fun and games. I don't really give a shit.
Of course it is.
Do you know what? It's all about the banter. If you ain't in here for the banter, like Wilson was saying, but I'm going to say it a little bit politer than he did earlier with little Liz around.
We've been given a bonus question, and the bonus question will mean that there will be an extra chocolate bar in Oscar's present if you can answer this simple question.
Go on.
What date is Spooner's birthday?
What date is Spooner's birthday? Who the heck's Spooner? It's Craig, you donk.
Oh. Oh.
Wow. That's actually testing me now.
Is that epic fail?
Oh.
See, I want to say August.
He wants to say August, Craig.
Oh. I gotta say that. I
can't remember what day of August.
It's a fail. Epic fail. Sorry, I'm putting the chocolate bar in anyway. Not a problem.
You know,
right, cheers, Tom.
You know the crack the code?
Yeah.
Before you go?
Yeah.
The first time you did the crack the code?
Yeah.
Do you know what the first thing I did?
No.
I went onto Wilson's profile, looked at his date of birth, I looked at your date of birth, and I was going to guess the date of births.
I don't know the code myself. That's why I want to play it. I've no idea what the code is. He sets the code there.
Do it.
So I ain't got a bloody clue.
Do it. I dare you.
Shut up.
Right, we've got to get on. We've got things to do. Thank you, Oscar. Cheers, Tom. Well done, pal.
Goodbye.
See you next time. Watch out for the postman.
Cheers.
Catch you later, bro.
There.
I think it's fair to say that was actually a valiant effort. For those who don't know what in historical sense how the timelines are used, they are used to show the relationship between events and different periods in history. It's a correlation between events and the periods in history. For those of you who want to know what a pronoun is, it takes the place of a noun to identify the object of preposition. It might be he, she, they, them, etc. There you go. So Tom joins Stu on the Hall of Shame and will face the forfeit challenge at some point in the future.
Good. So, guys, it is that time. It is that time when we have to make some more money to this. Where the fuck's it gone? Yeah. To that total. And by no means is this a small one. 2 items of hardware and Abbies tonight. There's over 800 mils of juice. There's other stuff that was donated. The box is sealed and ready to go tomorrow, which I will book in straight after this for whoever wins. It is a big one. That's all I can say. So, what we've got to do?
3 minutes, no lag, straight out auction. I did time the lag at about 19 seconds when the live started, but there is no lag tonight. Just a 3 minute straight out auction. 2 items of hardware, over 800 mils of juice, all the usual stuff that Wilson throws in there as well. Where do we want to be? Give us a starter.
We have 30 people in here, guys. I'm sure this could be a really nice one. Where do you want to start? First one on the screen, we will start the timer for 3 minutes. Somebody's going to get a banger of a box.
Oh, I'm just going to do a share with the winning Welsh Wizard because I know he was interested in lots of juice. Neil's in at 20. We'll take that.
Neil comes in at 20 pounds.
Thank you, Neil.
Is on.
We are at 20 with Neil. Straight 3 minutes. No messing about with any lag. The final bid on Wilson's device at the end of the auction is the winner. Full stop. End of story. At 33. 33. Catapults is using the Norfolk technique. At 33 with Catapult. Over 800 ml of juice. All the usual bits and bobs that Wilson chucks in, and 2 items of hardware in there as well. Thank you so much for the donations that have gone to make this box. We really, really, really appreciate it. We're at 33 with Mr. Winchester, the Catapult himself, who is now prolific on TikTok. If you haven't got TikTok, download it. You're just not down with the kids. We're at 33 with Mr. Winchester. Did you see how I tagged you in with earlier on, by the way? You weren't done yet. I'll speak to you about that. Where are we? We're at 33. What's an offer? Over 800 mils of juice. Add 2 items of hardware, as well as all the usual bits that Wilson chucks in. It's an Abbies Fund auction. It's for charity. We're at £33.
You would like this, Adam. I can categorically tell you will like this if you win it. I'm telling you now.
Which is why we've tagged you, because I know you were after juice. This one's got over 800 mil in it, mate. It's massive.
40 quid.
40 quid. 40 quid with Coombs. The winning Welsh Wizard. You're a little bit late there, Lisa. Coombs is in at 40 with the winning Welsh Wizard at £40. 43 with Adrian. He likes his threes. At 43 with Adrian. Over 800 mils of juice. 2 items of hardware. And all the bits and bobs that Wilson always chucks in. £43. 45 with Mr. Coombs. 45 with the winning Welsh Wizard.
1 minute, no lag. 1 minute.
1 minute remaining. There is no lag. We're not allowing lag. We don't do our lag on an Abbies auction. It's the last bid that appears on Wilson's device down there, sitting right next to him, just as I can see it there. We're at 45 with Mr. Coombs, the winning Welsh Wizard. Leeds, by the way. At £45 with Mr. Coombs. Leeds are on tonight, mate. 4-1 Leeds. 4-1. 46 with Mr. Winchester. 46 with Mr. Winchester. For 800 mils of juice, 2 items of hardware, and all the usual bits and bobs that Wilson chucks in. 47 with Mr. Coombs. We're fast approaching the timer, fast approaching the end at 47 with Mr. Coombs. At 48 with Mr. Winchester. At 48 with Mr. Winchester. At 40 and at 50 with Mr. Coombs. At 50, we must be in the dying throes. At 50 with Mr. Coombs. It's the bloody longest minute we've ever had. At 50 with Mr. Coombs. Oh, there we go. There we go. Well done, Ad. You're going to like this one, mate. It's got you written all over it, this one. Well done, pal. Fully over 800 ml of juice in there, mate. That'll keep you going for a while. Plus 2 items of hardware. Plus the usual gomp that Wilson chucks in as well. So it's right up your street. It's exactly what you were after. Yeah, won now for ages either, so I'm glad he's won something tonight. What hardware? You'll see when you open the box, pal. Everything that goes in there is donated. But don't worry, you won't be disappointed. Chief Executive of Facebook accounts. Appointed by Wilson to a new role last night when he wanted. Chief Executive also of not allowing Cooper to play the vault and ensuring EP makes puts the right sugar and sweeteners in the cups of tea. Has already done the calculations. 11,750. We are so close to 30-hour part 2. Won't be taking any meds that weekend. Good evening, Mr. Coles. The Hitman's in the house.
It's owen.klv7@gmail.com, Adam.
Dee, can you just let Adam Coombs know the email address? There you go, Dick Duffy's put it in there for you, pal. Just message Wilson with your postal address and we'll get that sorted out for you.
I've got his address.
Sorry, he's already got your address. I do apologise. Wilson, being his usual efficient self, is one step ahead of me. I asked Steve for his address this morning, not realising Wilson had already sent me it. I'm a Triplean is my friend. Till about 2 in the afternoon. When it wears off. So, banging. Now, the lads are live later. There won't be, like I said, there won't be a review this week because they've got juice.
How's updated, Rob? How's updated?
The what, sorry?
Rob was just asking if it's updated. It has.
Yeah, it has, Rob. 11,750. The lads are live later on. Mr. Leach, Leeds, is on the KOV biscuit, the Dodger, and it's fucking banging. How long did my Dodger last me, bro? Gone. Absolutely amazing. The lads at Unhinged are on later. Usually go 8 o'clock in it on a Monday night, 8 o'clock-ish. There's no review this week. We've got juice on winging its way out to them at the moment. So we're going to be about 6 or 7 weeks, Wilson says, in front on the reviews. So we've got a lot of reviews coming up in the coming weeks. Look out for those. Jesse VR as well. I'm presuming we'll be live tomorrow night. Daniel Ian Lee tells me he has a very interesting guest on Thursday. I don't know what to make of Daniel Ian Lee's description of interesting, but we'll wait and see. Join him from 8:30 on Thursday, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're back with Fast Action Auction Hour from 5 o'clock on Friday. If you're not in the VIP group already, cheers, Ad. If you're not in the VIP group already, DM me your mobile number. Make sure you've got WhatsApp downloaded to your device, and we can slot you in there. You get a chance to take part in the activities that go on in there, play games to get on and take your Wilson and Cooper's Saturday night takeout.
You've got to be
games.
fucking getting me.
What now? What? He's shaking his head at Summit. Do we need to know?
Look at the bottom of the screen.
Oh my God. We're making a habit of saying this at the moment. We make a habit of saying thank you for all the donations to everyone that does donate. But at the moment, one man is standing head and shoulders above everyone, and that's Mr. Rob Coles. He's just put another 50 quid in. Rob, stop it. Do you know what, mate? Every penny is so well deserved, but you've got a holiday in America to pay for. Honestly, pal, words fail me to describe you. But that is just incredible. Can we please show some love for Rob the Hitman Coles?
And while we're at it, some absolutely monstrous donations from Andy Stainton as well. Hardware, Juice, so much stuff recently.
Yeah.
So flood the love for both of them guys. Absolutely fucking nuts.
Just incredible. He does this to me every week now. He's making a habit of this, of shutting me up. Rob equals legend. Absolutely. Absolutely. There's love flying up the screen there. You're amazing, Rob. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Just nuts. So we are 200 quid away from up to date. So keep it going, guys. Keep it going. I don't think it's going to be long till we get there. Andy says, I like the help, and we appreciate it, Andy.
God amongst men, Stainton.
Is there a total in mind for this 30-hour live? When it gets, when that 11 changes to the next number, we will discuss it out and decide what's happening. But can't even put in words. Just a little shout out as well to my mate Gav, who. No, you didn't. No, you fucking didn't. Hold tight.
Oh, God.
I can't even believe I'm doing this. I have no words. No words.
You better find some, because I'm lost.
You know, it's not just about Abbies Fund, although it is our main focus. Today, one of my oldest friends buried his dad, who died just last week. I also lost my auntie who will be buried on Wednesday, among other people that has been lost recently. It'd be too easy to cancel lives and not do anything. This is the reason why we do Abbies Fund, and we never stop. We nearly got stopped on Saturday in Congola by people that think that it's okay to report. And the two businesses or groups that were responsible. This is what you're trying to stop. You think that is okay? I've got no words for you fuckers. But you guys that support us and stand by us and get us as high as we are with that charity, which we only wanted 500 quid for at the start.
I will, Chrissy.
Thank you so much.
Sometimes someone comes into your life and makes a difference. You know, Rob's done that for this. But sometimes a whole load of people come into your life and make a difference. And since we set about this in June last year, that's happened to us. A whole lot of people have come into our lives and made a difference. And some might think it's in a small way, others in just a gargantuan way, like Rob has done tonight. But the sum of all that parts is greater than the money. Because straight in, I'll transfer it immediately. The sum of all that parts is greater than the money, because it tells you a little bit about the people that you're dealing with, the people who are in the community that you're in, the people that you consider friends, the people that that matter when the scumbags are taking down a King Bowl alive. None of that matters to me. Don't matter. Things like that tonight matter. And things that have happened so many times since June last year matter. And sometimes even talking, which is what Coopsies do best, isn't enough. There are no words that can describe the generosity, the commitment, the selfless behaviour of people who have donated, who have bidded, who have added stuff to auctions, donated their winnings from their hard earned, you know, sent boxes and boxes like Staten has done. There is no end to the generosity and the kindness of humanity if you walk the path with the right people. It is an absolute honour to have walked this path with you lot. An absolute honour. Jamie says the background's updated. And that's all I have to say about that, in the words of Forrest Gump.
Well,
so Wilson, we have a 30-hour life to prepare for.
some point in the future there will be an announcement. We have to be ready for it. We know what to expect.
I'm dumbstruck, bro. I don't know what else to say. Your comments are coming up, Tom. Don't worry. Just you can't say them.
Guys, again, thank you so much. It's hard. There's so much going on in the world. But you stick by us every single fucking step, and just no words. You know what's coming up, guys. You know what's happening this week. And we will see in the comments of the other lives, and we'll see you on Friday. All that's left to say is thank you. And it is a very humble and emotional good night from him.
And from him.
You're going to do anything tonight, guys. Go and Rob Coles yourself.